Hey friends, it's Reverend Casey Orr joining you from my front porch today. Today we're going to do something that is really dear to my heart. Mother's Day is this Sunday, and for many, Mother's Day is this opportunity to celebrate the presence of great moms in their lives, whether it's their own mom or the woman who is mom to their kids. If it's the grandmother or the mom-like figure in your life, that part is so lovely and great, a great reminder to us all. But for some, Mother's Day draws really unwanted and really gut-wrenching attention to an absence. I didn't actually realize this truth until I was in my mid-20s. It was in my mid-20s when I was single, and I frankly did not want to be. I wanted to have a partner to do life with, and the deep longing that was even beneath that one was to be a mom. And so at the same time, many of my friends were starting to have kids, which meant that people close to me also began to face some really dark days. They were facing infertility, miscarriage, and even in a couple cases, stillbirth. And it was really difficult. It became really difficult to sit in worship on Mother's Day each year without envying these happy families. And I would grieve not only my own circumstances, but kind of empathetically grieve the plight of many of my peers. And I started to really notice in a new way the pain in the faces of those who were just simply missing their own moms. The whole day became very complicated, and I came to realize that a seemingly benign and very sweet holiday can truly hurt. And so today's prayer litany that we're going to do together is really simple. In a few moments, we'll go through a responsive litany, but each line of it, each prayer petition in it, is going to represent a single experience. We'll name the pain that is felt by many people on Mother's Day. These descriptions are, of course, quite limited. They do not represent the fullness of pain in every person. They are not intended to tell anyone's story for them or put words in anyone's mouth. This is simply an effort at honoring the stories of those who really do hurt on this day. So I want you to know that I wrote most of this a few years ago when I was actually serving another church, and this litany was embedded within a larger prayer service for parents. It was the week before Mother's Day, and it was for an entire service for parents who had lost or longed for children. And what happened is the litany grew. It grew as people attended the service and courageously shared their own experiences and stories with me. And so I added parts of their stories in case it might help someone else feel seen and known and understood. And so because this service was originally for parents who had lost and longed for children, it didn't address the pain of children who longed for their own mothers. And so I have added a bit of that in the litany for you today. So we're going to go to God now in prayer. Each time I say, "Come, God of hope," you will respond aloud where you are, "Bring us peace." You can light a candle where you are in memory of a child or in hope for a child. You can light a candle in memory of a mother or in honor of a mother. And after we conclude, I'll invite you to take some time to just be. We'll just be together for a minute. Let us go now to God in prayer. God, as we approach this holiday set aside to honor and celebrate moms, and in just over a month we'll approach a day to honor and celebrate dads, we can't help but notice the children missing from our lives. While others celebrate or are celebrated this Mother's and Father's Day, we feel alone in our grieving. While others honor or are honored this Mother's and Father's Day, we feel alienated by our longing. Come, God of hope, bring us peace. Give hope to those who are single and longing not only for parenthood, but for partnership, uncertain of what the future holds. Come, God of hope, bring us peace. Strengthen those who are suffering infertility, filled with the anxiety of waiting and the fear of disappointment. Come, God of hope, bring us peace. Comfort those who have known both the delight of pregnancy and the devastation of miscarriage. Come, God of hope, bring us peace. Stand by those who have endured a stillbirth, ready to meet their child, only to be met by the shock of silence. Come, God of hope, bring us peace. Calm the minds of those who have been foster parents, whose time with children was temporary, but whose hearts are changed forever. Come, God of hope, bring us peace. Relieve those burdened by guilt and doubt, who in fear or under pressure terminated the possibility of experiencing parenthood. Come, God of hope, bring us peace. Uphold those who have pursued the adoption of a child and have been met with roadblocks and complications. Come, God of hope, bring us peace. Sustain those who have made the excruciating decision to place their child in the hands of an adoptive family and since wondered how things might have been different. Come, God of hope, bring us peace. Still the hearts of those whose dream of lavishing love on children and grandchildren was never realized. Come, God of hope, bring us peace. Encourage those who feel like they have failed, who bear the disappointment that their children took wrong turns, dangerous paths, and lost their way. Come, God of hope, bring us peace. Hold closely those who have known and raised up and delighted in a child who has gone too soon, leaving unspeakable pain. Come, God of hope, bring us peace. And finally, God, as we approach this holiday set aside to honor and celebrate moms, we can't help but notice the moms missing from our lives. We long to be held and known by our own mothers who can no longer rock us. Come, God of hope, bring us peace. So rock in your arms the sons and daughters whose own mothers are missing, those who have died, those whose memories are failing, those whose bodies are failing, those who were absent by choice, those who are estranged. Come, God of hope, bring us peace. God of hope, God who brings peace, set free the souls of all who have lost and all who are longing, all who are bound to restlessness and anxiety. Give all the peace and power that flow from you in distress and grief and fear. Uphold each one here, each one gathered by your strength, and steady them on the rock of your faithfulness. Come, God of hope, bring us peace. Amen. Amen. Well, friends, I want to thank you so much for praying with me today as we approach this incredibly complicated day. I want to say to those of you who are hurting that the church loves you and we see you and we're ready to stand in this place with you, mothers and fathers of children lost and longed for. And we stand in this place with you, children of mothers who are no longer with you in one way or another. We hope that you'll reach out to us, to me, to the church, so that we can support you and join you in prayer and bear a little bit of this burden with you. We're so honored to be on all of life's journey with you, and are thankful that you shared your heart with us and with God today in this way. And we in no way take away from the celebration of Mother's Day. We are thankful for the powerful women in our lives who have shaped us and molded us and made us who we are. But we do remember those for whom this is a little more difficult. And so we give thanks for church on another day that is both beautiful and breaking. And I love you, and I am thankful to be in this with you. Go in peace. Amen.